Let's solve this for y. We have 1 over 2y plus 4 minus 1/6 equals negative 2 over 3y plus 6. And let's remember to check our answer. So let's first factor our denominators. We'll have 1 over 2 times y plus 2 minus 1/6 equals negative 2 over 3 times y plus 2. So now that we have it factored, we can find our least common denominator. And our least common denominator has to have a 2 and a 3 in it, so that'll be 6, because 6 will go into 6, and a y plus 2. So 6 times y plus 2 is our least common denominator. So let's take this least common denominator and multiply it times each of our fractions. So we'll have 1 over 2 times y plus 2 times 6 times y plus 2 minus 1/6 times 6 times y plus 2 equals negative 2 over 3 times y plus 2 times our least common denominator, which is 6 times y plus 2. So let's now simplify. Our y plus 2's cancel, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. Our 6 is canceled, so we have minus y plus 2 equals y plus 2 cancels, 3 goes into 6 twice, so we're left with negative 4. So if we simplify the left-hand side, we have 3 minus y minus 2 is equal to negative 4. 3 minus 2 is positive 1, so we'll have negative y plus 1 is equal to negative 4. Subtracting 1 from both sides, we get negative y is equal to negative 5. So y is equal to 5. So now let's check our answer. So let's now check and see if y equal to 5 is our solution. So we'll have 1 over 2 times 5 plus 4 minus 1/6. Is that equal to negative 2 over 3 times 5 plus 6? So if we simplify, we're going to have 1 over 2 times 5 is 10 plus 4 is 14 minus 1/6 equals negative 2 over 3 times 5 is 15 plus 6 is 21. So we need to find a common denominator. So a common denominator between 14 and 6 will be 42. So 14 goes into 42 3 times. 3 times 1 will be 3. 6 goes into 42 7 times. 7 times 1 is 7. Is that equal to negative 2 over 21? So 3 minus 7 is negative 4 over 42. Is that equal to negative 2 over 21? Well, if we reduce this, we get negative 2 over 21, which is equal to negative 2 over 21. So it checks. So y equal to 5 is our solution.